Folks at home, welcome back to another backyard bass pond video. Got Milo out here hanging out with us, probably about to go drink out of the pond. And don't worry about these orange flags. I'll be talking about what's going on with them here in an upcoming video. Yep, drinking some fresh bass pond water. But let's check in on the fish really quick. It looks like we got one of them hanging right outside here. That looks kind of like, yeah, that is Bonnie, because there's Clyde right back behind him. So both of the fish hanging out in the bass cave right now. Doesn't look like we got any of the others out. The crappie and catfish are probably in there as well. But it is time to add some extra fish life into this pond. So what we're going to do in this video is go out and catch 2 huge bluegills. And the reason I want to catch big bluegills is because if you put a small one in here, the bass may try to eat it. And if it was just the right size, it could end up getting stuck in the bass's throat and killing him. So they've got to be big like Sheriff. And that also brings up another topic. Why aren't we putting Sheriff in the pond? Well, him and Moby have been getting along really well. So I'm going to leave Moby a friend in there for now. We may end up moving. I can almost guarantee you that eventually both Sheriff and Moby will end up here in the backyard pond. But for now, we're going to go catch 2 big ones, and I got the perfect place to do it. No peeing in the pond. Alright folks, we got ice fishing rods, we got fly rods, we got a little trout pond. I don't know if there's still brown trout in here, but I know at one time there was. We're going to do a little playing around in here, and then we're going to move out to the big pond. Corey, which one you going? Ice fishing? Fly rod?
I'm going ice fishing.
Alright.
Alright, first 1 to 3 wins.
Alright, deal. Let's see a bass underwater. Oh, I just ran him off. Dang it, I put it right on top of his head. Gotta tighten up. Uh-oh, Corey's hooked up. Giant. Giant. Look at that rod bend. Look at that rod bend. Alright, he's got the lead. Corey's over there wearing them out on the ice fishing rod. What's going on? He's got a little honey hole right there. What? That's number 2 before I can even really get my fly out. Gotta change bugs. The BamaBass not working. Let's see that cast. The underarm flip of the wrist.
It's all about the wrist.
Alright, since I know there's bass in here, we're going to swap out to an old popper bug. These might be just a little big. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this little popper. I don't know, that's tempting right there. A little frog. Alright folks, beautiful morning out here on the lake. Out here with my ice fishing rod. Let's see if we can catch us a couple of pet bluegills. Got him. Boy, that's a perfect one right there. I mean, as soon as I dropped it in, look how black and dark he is. Ooh, that's gonna be a pretty one. That is perfect. Another Sheriff look-alike. Perfect. So when I went to go add some water in the cooler, I dropped the bluegill in the water. Gotta go catch another one. Got him. Look at that big boy. Jeez. That's a fatty. Man, I can barely get my hand around him. Yep, that's a beauty. Got him. Got him. There we go. That's number 2. Alright, got the job done. Time to head back to the pond. Alright, we're back at the pond, and the bluegills made it. They survived the trip, so I'm about to go ahead and put them in their new home. Here's the first one. All right, he's heading over to Clyde's cave, and he's in Clyde's cave.
Hold it.
Got him.
Hold on to him now.
Don't fall.
Yep. There he goes.
Into the cave.
He's looking at it.
They both went straight into Clyde's cave. Well, Clyde got 2 new residents. They're still hiding out in the cave down there, but you all know how we like to do it. Anytime we get a new pet, we let you all name them. So leave a comment down below on what you think our 2 new pet bluegills should be named. If we end up choosing the name that you suggested, we're going to send you out a prize package, so leave that comment down below. So I came back out here to check on them, and the bluegills still haven't come out of the cave yet. I'm sure they're doing fine in there, but they're probably just going to take their time and come out. So you'll probably be seeing a lot of them in the upcoming videos. I've got the underwater cameras. I'll be pulling out some footage of them to see if they come out at night or when they come out of their cave. But I'm sure they're shy right now, and it's going to take them a little while to adapt to their new home. So folks, I've seen this so many times now, and I've yet to get it on camera. And I promise you I'm going to get it on camera one of these days. When Clyde sits right here, especially when I walk out there, oh, he may be about to do it. He darts over there into the shallows. That's his feeding ground. So Clyde eats all the minnows that are up in this area, and Bonnie eats them in the shallow. But there's been several times that he darts up in here in the shallow and like makes a huge splash. I didn't even know it was him the first few times. I'm looking for a ghost fish over here, but what he does, he sits down here, darts up, grabs a minnow, and then darts back, and it happens quick. But I'm hoping I can get it on camera. And folks, these fish have been eaten. So we dropped about 800 golden shiners in the pond, and there's definitely about less than 100 left now. We still have some of the original mosquito fish that we put in because they stay up at the surface and they don't get eaten quite as often. But just doing a quick count, less than 100 for sure. Bonnie has taken the majority of them out for sure. Look at how much weight she's gained. We're gonna have to get some underwater shots. But I have been noticing Clyde's been eating them up too. So if you guys watched the last video, we installed 2 cameras. Well, I ended up sending one back, the one that's over here in the shallow end. I'm gonna try to see if we can get a wider angle lens, and if I like it, I may end up replacing both of them with a wide angle lens. But we had a really heavy rain come through on Tuesday. I'm talking about shower. It was like a hurricane rain like we've been getting so often. And what I wanted to see is I'm going to go back and look at the footage throughout the day and see if it triggered these bass to eat more than they would normally eat, or see what they think, you know, what the bass do whenever it's just a heavy downpour. So I didn't find much going on during the storm, but I did find some interesting clips I think you guys are going to like. So it looks like our pet crappie outlaw is definitely becoming more comfortable with the other fish and the pond. And now look who decided to make an appearance. This is the first time that we've gotten our pet catfish Shadow on camera. That's because he only comes out at night when it's dark. But the thing that I learned most from watching these clips is that these fish feed really heavily the last hour of daylight and the first 2 hours after dark. Watch as I'm standing in the pond adjusting the camera. Clyde is sitting right in front of me just smashing these golden shiners. So I'm going to kick back and play a few of these feeding clips for you. Alright folks, that is going to wrap up this backyard pond video. Make sure to comment below the name of the bluegills as well as anything you might like to see in an upcoming video. I've got some good video ideas coming up that I think you're all going to enjoy, but hope you all enjoyed this one, and we will see you all next time.
Bonnie and Clyde were pretty looking people, but I can tell you people, they were the devil's children.